Good morning and peace be upon you, dear students. Wishing you good physics, I welcome you all to my English world. I am Muhammad Abul Kalam Azad, lecturer in English. Today, I am with you with a lesson for the first year honors students, Department of English under National University, and the lesson is taken from English writing skills and its course code is 211103. You know, dear students, in this subject a question is set for writing notice, and so I will now show you the easy steps of writing notice on different subject matters. So dear students, if you watch the whole video clip mindfully, surely you will be able to write any type of notice easily. So let's start the lesson now. Before starting the lesson, dear students, let's guess something from the images and text. What I am now going to teach you, okay? Image number 1, it's an image of handbill. The second one is an image of poster. It's an image of bulletin. The fourth one is an image of advertisement. This image is regarding circular. Actually, all these images belong to notice. That means I will now teach you the way of writing a notice. So, let us learn how to write notice in our today's class. Learning outcomes of this lesson, I mean, after this lesson, you will be able to know definition and classification of notice, style of writing a notice, 7 easy steps of writing a notice, format of writing a notice, and example of writing a notice. Now, tell me, dear students, what is a notice, or how will you define a notice? Dear students, you have already seen several images and text regarding notice. So, taking concept from the images and text, you can define notice this way. A notice is a displayed sheet or a placard giving news or information. Remember, dear students, a notice is a formal means of communication, and its purpose is to announce or display information to a specific group of people. Classification of notice. Notice is of different kinds, such as handbills, posters, bulletins, advertisements, circulars, etc. Dear students, you have to bear in mind some points while writing a notice. Remember that A notice must be catchy and appealing because the purpose of notice is to inform others. So, if the notice is catchy and appealing, it can easily attract the reader's attention at once. The sentence of the notice should be short and grammatically accurate because if the sentences of the notice are short and grammatically accurate, the readers will be able to understand the notice easily. Points of the notice must be necessary. That means unnecessary points must be avoided in notice writing. Otherwise, it may create nuisance in the readers. Information of the notice must be clear because if the information of the notice is not clear, it can cause misunderstanding or confusion among the readers. Notice must be put in a box. That means you have to write the word notice, of course, in a box. Word limit is 40 to 50 words. I mean, you have to write the notice in not more than 50 words. Here, only the words in the body of the notice are counted. Another point, and that is the language of the notice should be impersonal. That means the first person I or the second person you should not be used in the notice. And so passive voice can be used as far as possible in this regard. So, now the question is, how will you write a notice? Dear students, here 7 steps can be followed. I mean, you can follow the following 7 easy steps. Number 1, make a box. That means, at first we have to draw a box for writing a notice. Number 2, the name of the organization issuing the notice in the top center of the page. That means, secondly, in the top center of the page, you have to write the name of the organization that is going to issue the notice. Number 3, leave a line and write the word notice in the center. I mean, here in the third step, we have to write the word notice in the center, just below the name of the organization. Number 4, leave a line and write the date of issuing the notice on the left hand side. That is, below the word notice, but on the left hand side you have to mention the date of issuing the notice. Number 5. Leave a line and write the heading to introduce the subject of the notice. That is, here in the step number 5, you have to write the heading of the notice in the center but below the date of issuing the notice. Number 6. Write the whole body of the notice in another box. That means, after drawing a box below the heading of the notice, you have to write the body of the notice answering the question of what, where, when, who, and whom. Number 7 and the last one. Leave a line and put the writer's signature or SD, name in block letters, and designation on the left hand side. I mean, here in the step number 7, after writing the body of the notice, you have to write the signature of the writer, his name in capital letters, and designation of him just below and on the left hand side of the body of the notice. Let's now know the format of a notice. At first, draw a box in the center point of the page. Then, write the name of the organization. After that, write the word notice in the center point in a box. Then, write date on the left hand side. After that, write body of the notice in the center point but below the date. After that, write body of the notice answering 5 WHs: what, where, when, who, and whom. And finally, write the signature, name, and designation of the writer of the notice. Let's now, dear students, write a notice on the following question. And the question is, on the occasion of National Science and Technology Day, the college has decided to organize a science fair. Mohammad Nuruzzaman, the secretary of the Science Society, wants to call a meeting of the office bearers to discuss the arrangements for the fair. Now, write a notice not more than 50 words. That means we have to write a notice in order to call a meeting for the purpose of organizing a science fair, and the notice must be in 50 words. Let's write the answer. Answer preparing. Dear students, at first, in step number 1, you are told to draw a box for writing a notice. So let's draw a box first, okay? The box is drawn. Secondly, you are told to write the name of the organization in the top center of the page. Suppose here the name of the organization, I mean the college, is Bormi University College. There is another point here, dear students.
and that is the name of the institution or organization should be written in block letters, I mean in capital letters. So let's write the name of the college, Bormi University College, in capital letters in the top center of the page. In the third step, you are told to write the word notice in the center just below the name of the organization. Remember, dear students, every letter of the word notice must be in capital letters, and of course it will be in a box. So let's write the word notice in a box in the center point below the name of the college, Bormi University College. In step number 4, you are told to write the date of issuing the notice. Imagine the date of issuing the notice is 1st August 2019. So let's write the date of issuing the notice on the left hand side, 1st August 2019. In step number 5, you are told to write the heading to introduce the subject of the notice. And remember, dear students,
Heading of the notice must be catchy and appealing to attract the reader's attention at once. As here in the question, the notice is about a meeting of the science fair, so heading of the notice can be written like this: Meeting of Science Fair. In the 6th step, you are told to write the body of the notice in another box. Remember, dear students, in the body of the notice, there must have the answer the questions of 5 WHs, such as what. What means what is going to happen. I mean, you have to mention the event in the body of the notice. Where? Where means where will it take place? I mean, you have to mention the venue. When? When means when will it take place? I mean, here you have to mention the date and time. Who? Who means who can apply or is eligible for it. I mean, here you have to mention the invitees of the event. Whom? Whom means whom to contact. I mean, here you have to mention the issuing authority. Dear students, as the question, the notice is about holding a meeting in order to organize a science fair, you can write the body of the notice this way: The college has decided to organize a science fair on the occasion of National Science and Technology Day. All office bearers are requested to attend a meeting in the college library on 3rd August 2019 at 10 a.m. to discuss the arrangements for the fair. For further details, contact the undersigned. Finally, you are told to put the writer's signature, name in block letters, and designation on the left hand side. And this part also belongs to body of the notice. So let's do it. Signature, instead of signature you can write SD. The writer Mohammad Nuruzzaman, secretary. Now dear students, let's check the body of the notice, whether it is right or not. If the body of the notice is right, you will get the answers of the questions of 5 WHS. For example, number 1, what is going to happen? A meeting. Number 2, where will it take place? In the college library. Number 3, when will it take place? 3rd August 2019 at 10 AM. Number 4, who can apply or eligible for it? All office bearers. And number 5, whom to contact or apply to? Mohammad Nuruzzaman. Finally, we can say, dear students, the body of the notice is alright, as we have got all the answers of 5 WHS. So, this is all for today. Thank you dear students, and have a good day, and see you in the next class, inshallah.